Shalom. Let's talk about this week's Parsha. This week we read Parshat Shoftim. Moshe taught the Jewish people, Hashem wants you to have a king. A king will ensure that all the Jews keep the Torah and that the whole country is run according to Torah law. Israel must respect and fear the king. The king wears beautiful clothes and a crown. He sits on a throne, and no one else is allowed to sit on his throne or ride his horse or use any of his possessions. Everybody, even a Navi, bows before a king. However, it's a mitzvah for the king to honor Torah sages. In war, the king is the first to get whatever is captured from the enemy. He chooses whatever he wants. The kings descended from David are the only people who have permission to sit in the Azara. It's a yard of the Beit HaMikdash. Everyone else must stand. The king also has special mitzvot that he needs to observe. King may not collect more gold and silver than he needs. He may not marry more wives than the Torah lets him. All ancient kings married many women. A Jewish king was forbidden to do this. Many wives would turn his heart away from Hashem. Kings were also told to marry only God-fearing women. Another mitzvah for the king, he may not have more horses than he needs. And the Jewish king must always carry a small Sefer Torah scroll with him. He must learn in it whenever he has time. There was a special man in charge of Jewish soldiers. Before any war, he would call out, "Soldiers, do not be scared. Hashem is helping you. Any soldier who is afraid must go home." There are also other soldiers who must go home. One who bought or built a new house and never lived in it. One who has a new vineyard and has never tasted its grapes yet. And one who is engaged to be married. We have a mitzvah of Bal Tashchit. This means do not destroy or waste anything useful. How do we keep this mitzvah? We eat up the food on our plate. We do not scribble on papers, wallpaper, or desk. We try to turn off lights that are not being used. Can you give more examples how we can observe the mitzvah of Bal Tashchit? Shabbat Shalom.